Hello peoples, Bubba Ace here, and welcome to the first Rising Tournament of Ninja Warrior of Roblox. Well, technically, this is the results video for the tournament. As I stated in a previous video, I have no interest in fully editing the 3 Rising tournaments I hosted throughout 2020 to 2023 for various reasons, including personal ones, which I won't go into here. Yeah, I probably would have hosted 12 more tournaments at the OG era in that time frame, but that's irrelevant. I'll put a link in the description and pinned comment the spreadsheet of the full results of all who ran, including potential bonus runners. Shout out to Uxinator for providing said spreadsheet. I'll also post the results of all who ran in each stage and how they did at the end of each stage segment shown in this video, which leads to the context of this same video. What you're about to watch are the full runs of the top 2 competitors of this tournament. It was originally just going to be the full run of who finished in first place, but later decided to include the second place competitor as well, solely because of how this tournament ended. They'll be edited like a typical Ninja Warrior of Roblox Rising run, with music and graphics, and some commentary that I would have used had I decided to edit the full tournament, but leaving out the competitor name and number graphic, as they won't be needed. Especially when I had over 150 competitors run the course, and it would have been very stressful to pick just 100 to be in the broadcast, even more so if I decided to expand and pick 150 for the broadcast, and put the remaining runners I didn't pick for the broadcast in the bonus runners video. If there's a specific runner in the spreadsheet you would still like to be edited in the same style as what you're about to see and then posted, let me know in the comments section, or you can DM me on Discord. I'll only do so if the runner you specify is yours, and if you can prove you're that specific runner. Then you can request if you'd like me to send it to you so you can do what you want with it, or it'll be uploaded to the NWoR Vault channel. For now, enjoy the full runs, plus interviews, of the top 2 competitors of the first Rising tournament. I'll see you all again at the end of the video. Now on is OG veteran Longshot Arrow 77. Not going to question his taste. Instead, I'm just going to point out that he made his debut in Tournament 21 of the OG area. Yes, you do have pause. Hopefully they'll get you through the course. Starting with the blockade. Gotta jump on separate pass, and he gets through. Now for the Saturn. Hasn't been changed from the last tournament. Yeah, he missed out on the final tournament of the OG era, but now he's back on the first Rising tournament. Now he'll be take on the new Axite Bridge, which is similar to Spin Bridge, except the ball spin different directions, but it's not trouble for him, and now he's on the split decision. He's going to take on the Dragon Glider. You gotta use the trampoline to jump onto the bars and ride down the track. Gets the transition to the second bar, and he's through it. Still got plenty of time, so he takes on the Lumberjack Wall. He's got to use the curved wall to jump onto the Lumberjack Wall and climb it before the stopper cuts him off. And he's through, and now he'll take on the slider down to the ball pit, where he'll then take on the Panic Hammock. Use that little swing to catch on to the Trust Net. By the way, the other path on split decision was the Jungle Boogie, new obstacle. And he uses the gravity pad to give himself a big boost to take on the Flywheel, like the Captain's Wheel from Viking, but he quickly gets up and clears with just under 19 seconds left, and Longshot on his second official appearance will be moving on to Stage 2 once again. Now we're moving on to newcomer Cloy, who many of you know is one of the best on Jupiter Towers of Hell and whatever that other major jumping game is called. And now let's see how Cloy does in their debut on this course, on NWoR Roblox. I don't know if Cloy can compete on other ARM courses on Roblox, but anyway, gets through the blockade with not much trouble. Now on for the Saturn. Just barely gets over the hurdle, but still enough to get by, and barely get the dismount. Axite Bridge. Not in trouble at all. And they'll also go for the Dragon Glider. Is on to the right down the track. Gets the transition to the second bar. Yeah, it doesn't look all that easy. You kind of have to jump, run and jump with the first track. in order to make the transition. Can't get the lumberjack on their first attempt, but still got plenty of time for a second attempt. Oh, can't get up on their second either. Gotta use the very top of that curved wall. Catches onto the wall, climbs up, and is through. Less than 30 seconds left. Onto the Panic Hammock. Ooh, gets up the far right. They also use a gravity pad. They tried, but they kind of bumped their head on the bottom of it, so now has to take the one log to catch on the flywheel. Hands onto it. The klaxon is going to sound, but Chloe should have more than enough time to clear stage 1, and does so, clearing with over a tenth of 6 seconds left. And Chloe's proven so far to be a capable jumper on all the really difficult Roblox jumping games, and will take on the second stage of NWoR Roblox course, keeping the trend going of newcomers attempting the second stage. And now waiting behind the gate of stage 2 is Longshot Arrow 77. Nope, just kidding, he's standing at the very top of the start area. It doesn't bother me, he's allowed to do that so long as he doesn't use that to attempt the first obstacle of stage 2. Which is the return of the cyclone stairs, as you can see. 75 seconds to attempt this stage. Yep, cyclone stairs. Back from its last appearance, Tournament 7 of the OG era. People have questioned why I never brought it back in a later tournament. The only thing I can say about that is, I don't know. Anyway, now he's on to the Salmon ladder, not by the original from using the old days, but now using bar tech. inspired by Sasuke Roblox and the Robloxian Ninja Challenge. He's up it now. Now for the ring glider. Gets by that nicely. In less than 50 seconds, he takes on the spider walk. As you can see, you no longer have to jump on bricks, like in the old version of this obstacle. Rather, you actually gotta wedge your body in between, or I guess your avatar, through the glass panels. Getting through it nicely, and he's cleared the spider walk. Now for the caution cross. Gotta enter the tunnel and avoid slipping off that very small spinning ledge. He gets by, and now for the yoga ball. He's gotta push the ball up the track, and then hope it catches on into that hole in the center there, and then use that to get the end of stage 2. Now he's struggling to get at the end. He doesn't want to walk off either. He's doing it backwards, which is allowed. Down less than 10 seconds. Got it now. Catches onto it. And he's got to climb up. And he clears stage 2 with a little over 3 seconds left. My long shot Arrow 77 keeps his stage 2 clear streak going, even though he didn't compete in the final tournament of the OG era. But that's not important because he's moving on to stage 3. And now we're moving on to Chloe, who is going to enter through the gate like almost everyone else did. Longshot just wanted to be the odd one out. But anyway, let's see how Chloe does in stage 2. Don't know how I said it like that, or why I said it like that. Good grief, I cannot talk. Anyway, here goes Chloe. Cyclone stairs. Getting through them nicely, and through that. Now for the salmon ladder. Catches onto the bar. That's what you gotta do. You gotta use that trampoline to catch onto the bar, or rather just transport you to the bar so that you can actually grab onto it. Anyway, ring glider. Little late letting go, but through it. Spider walk now. Always having no trouble with this. Uh-oh. Almost catches the very top of the moving section. Those windows there. If Chloe touched the top of those, that would have been disqualification. Thankfully it didn't happen. Now for the caution cross. Through that nicely. Now Chloe will take on the yoga ball. Doing a much better job of this than Longshot did. And has more than enough time than Longshot. Gets onto it. Jumping up. And Chloe is moving on to stage 3 for their first time. Clearing with 17.7 seconds. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise considering that Chloe is one of the best jumpers in Jupiter Towers of Hell, or whatever community it goes by nowadays. Jumping skills are paying off on NWoR Roblox. So we'll soon see Chloe take on stage 3. Now attending stage 3 for their second time in a row is Longshot Arrow 77. First reached this stage on his debut in Tournament 21 of the OG era. But now this stage 3 is much different from the one he attempted last time, getting support from his friend. And now we'll see how Longshot does second time around. Will he get past the first obstacle this time? Well, as you can see, it's the pillar path, technically returning from its last appearance in Tournament 11, but now they actually look more like pillars. Speeding through them. And Longshot clears the pillar path, so this is a personal best for Longshot. He failed the first obstacle last time he was on stage 3. Now for Trust Junction, which as you can see has been moved from the 7th obstacle in the last tournament to the 2nd obstacle. Still the same as before, you gotta make your way around the trusses and transition to the next however way you like. Onto the 4th one, survives the drop, and got the dismount. Now onto the newest incarnation of the cliffhanger, the cross cliffhanger. So many curved ledges, including one that's new to NWoR Roblox. But it's still 30 seconds to rest in between obstacles. Down to 15 now. And now begins attempting the obstacle. To the second slant. Get it through the first one. Yes, he does. Just gotta jump to that long ledge. Yeah, that isn't still the same as it was from the Mega Incline Crazy Cliffhanger. Now you see there's this new wraparound ledge, which Longshot handles, and now finally, this last angled ledge. Can he get that? Yes, he does! And Longshot's cleared the cross cliffhanger. And now for the new Mega Pegboard, or I guess Ultimate Pegboard. Anyway, inspired by the obstacle in Viking. And now we'll see how he does. But so far he seems to be blown that he got past the cliffhanger. He was probably expecting himself to fail on it. But he's down to less than 10 seconds. He's got to get moving. He's got to press the button to start activating the pegs. And as you do, you got to keep activating the rim pegs. Come on, get moving. You don't have any time. There we go. Oh, time almost expired. If his time expired, he would have been automatically disqualified. Now, as you can see, you attempt each peg. You got to press the button to activate the next one. And you only have a few seconds to get by each peg. Or otherwise, they'll disappear on you, and you'll fall off the pegboard. But you still gotta get your way around the pegs and stuff. He's handling it with not much problem. Gets on top of the W, and now for the O. Easily around that, and now for the first R. And now just gotta get that hard climb up. He does though, and now for the second R. Can he get through this? Gotta turn that last peg, catches onto it, and catches onto the green bar. That'll lead to the final obstacle, the pipe hanger. When you get past this, he'll move on to the final stage, as you can see in the background there. No obstacles revealed yet because, well, no one's reached this version since the new Rising tournament. Anyway, on the pipe hanger now, he's got to get his way down. As you can see, it's not like the pipe slider where there's like a long track of support. Or supported track, whatever. They're supported by very... well, I don't know how to describe them, but anyway, as you can see, the pipe goes down, so you gotta hang on to it and navigate your way around the maze. Now, it's not that much of a maze, just the support track, but that's beside the point. And you gotta hang on, because once he reaches the drop, he'll either slip off it, or he'll catch on. And one thing to know about this obstacle is that you can only face it forward. You can't do it sideways or backwards, because the whole object, or the whole idea behind it is that you gotta push it carefully, but you also gotta be quick about it. If you do it too slow, then some of the disappearing tracks will respawn on you, and you'll never get through this. And you also gotta make sure you gotta get close to the edge as possible. And the idea is that you can walk so fast and then catch on top of the pipe and potentially walk off the obstacle, which if that happens, well, too bad for you. A couple of lags there, but get through it, survives the drop. Now just gotta get to the very end. And then he can use the dismount either the left side of the pipe or the right. Looks like he's gonna go for the left side. Make his way toward the very end there. Now for the dismount, and he gets it, and Longshot Arrow 77 is moving on to the final stage. Being surrounded by his friends, who are clearly happy for him. We know Longshot is also happy, probably even more happy. Anyway, he went from failing the first obstacle stage 3 on his debut, to reaching the final stage on his second appearance in stage 3.
To be honest, I was actually pretty happy with my performance. And compared to last tournament, I didn't really have any expectations this tournament, because I was only expecting to get like the second stage, but apparently I just focused on the course, and that's how I cleared the third stage. A bit of a surprisement.
Well, I'm very happy for you. You're moving on to the final stage. Hopefully you can make it to the top. We wish you best of luck, sir.
Cheers, Bubba.
Next up is Chloe, who's wearing a different outfit now, and has changed their avatar color. Yeah, clearly different from the one seen in stages 1 and 2, but then again, there was somewhat of a time gap between stages 2 and 3, but I digress. Anyway, versus the pillar path, Chloe gets through that no problem. Now we're Truss Junction, not stopping at all, going straight for it. Catches onto the second truss, and it's not going to do the method of climbing up the trusses to transition, just do it the way I initially do it. But it works out. Surprise a drop, and quickly dismounts the Truss Junction, going straight for the cross cliffhanger, not stopping at all, just No time to waste, just chop chop, let's go. Quickly on the wraparound, oh my goodness, handle the cliffhanger like it's nothing. Does a side jump to transition to that ledge, but it works, and Chloe is past the cross cliffhanger. Now for the ultimate pegboard. Not positive for that either. Unlike Longshot, who nearly timed up transitioning after getting through the cliffhanger, and Chloe's just handling it. Yeah, I guess Chloe is used to stuff like this on Jupiter Towers of Hell, whatever. So no surprise that Chloe's not only not stopping, but going through these quickly. As I say all that, already on past the first arc, gets up that peg. Now for the second one. Just got those final few to go. Heads on to the final. And past that, now for the pipe hanger. And just like that, not going to stop for that either. Going straight for it. Just got to now his way down the track. Slow but steady. Yeah, you can't exactly go fast on this one even if you want to. Bar's not designed for you to go fast. I mean, just fast enough to where you can still get through this without the pegs cutting you off if you take too long, which you have 30 seconds to do, but yeah, there's also a possibility if you go too fast, there's potential of you, you know, climbing up to the top of the pipe and then walking off if you're not careful. Alright, approaching the end there. Activates the stopper there. Survives the drop. Now I just gotta get to the very end, and which side will Chloe attempt? The left side or the right? Looks like Chloe is also going for the left. Walking very close to the edge there. And also makes a dismount, and Chloe is also moving on to the final stage. And will join Longshot Arrow 77. And that's really Chloe all has to say. Just, ha ha, I'm in the final stage. Just, and if that's Chloe's way of showing excitement, then by all means.
I'm a bit confused, and I have no idea how I did that because I literally haven't practiced at all. I think it's probably because I didn't practice, because I didn't have as much pressure on me. Well, I wasn't really worried about them. I was just trying not to make a dumb mistake. Because I'm prone to making mistakes.
Here he is, Longshot Arrow 77, about to take on what I believe is his first ever final stage attempt on any jumping course, either on Roblox or Halo. He's in a different outfit to take on this different tower. Longshot will have just 15 seconds to climb up this 12-meter pole with small bricks that get smaller the higher you climb, each one appearing on your left and right. So you need to either alternate your jumps or stick to a rhythm in whichever direction you're comfortable with. He's got quite the crowd cheering him on, hoping he'll succeed. His time will start on the third bang, which is also when the blocks he'll have to jump on will appear, not counting the first set you see here. But here he goes. He is ready. And that's it. His time has started. He's already wasted 3 seconds, and he's got to get going. He's not going that particularly fast. Flags is already sounding. He's already getting close. Only 2 seconds. Can he get it up? Oh, he missed that final jump, and his time is expired. Oh, he could have had it if he didn't miss that jump. But by the time he was able to recover, his time had expired, and the blocks disappeared on him, and he's fallen to the bottom. Oh, Longshot was so close to achieving total victory, but just couldn't do it. And now it is up to Chloe. Just saw Longshot come up short and doesn't want to meet the same fate. Let's hope Chloe's jumping skills on Jupiter Towers of Hell, or whatever it's called, carry over to the final stage of this course, and hopefully give a similar feeling of accomplishment. Let's be real, it's probably more satisfying to do well on that than on this course, but I digress. Anyway, work was only got 15 seconds. Different way to start, but Chloe's time has started. Got his rhythm going. Oh, misses the jump. Chloe still got time. 5 seconds. Oh, changing up a bit. Getting to the top. And Chloe has done it! Chloe has achieved total victory on the first Rising Tournament of Ninja Warrior Roblox, achieving Kanzen with 1 second left. Yes, I learned my lesson from the last time I shouted into the microphone when someone did this last time. So hopefully I didn't blow out your eardrums this time around. But Chloe looked prepared from start to finish. An interesting way to start the jump. Did miss that one jump about halfway up, but quickly recovered. Got into a specific rhythm that helped Chloe reach the top of the tower, which is barely enough time. But nevertheless, we have a new champion of Ninja Warrior Roblox, and it is Chloe. With that, we've come to the end of the video and the first Rising Tournament. Over 150 competitors attempted the course. A new Stage 1 clear record was achieved, with 30 competitors reaching Stage 2. And while a new Stage 2 clear count was not achieved this time around, it's still the most seen in a while, with 13 reaching Stage 3. We saw 2 competitors reach the final stage, with one of them reaching the top of the tower and achieving total victory. Probably not the best start to this new era of Ninja Warrior Roblox, but hopefully a sign of what's to come in the future, with new competitors, new obstacles, and new challenges. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all who competed in this tournament, and as I said earlier, link to the spreadsheet of the full tournament result is in the description and pinned comment. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell icon to be notified on my next upload and all future uploads. And if you'd like a chance to compete in the oldest 4-stage obstacle course on Roblox, join the official Ninja Warrior Roblox Discord server, where you'll get info on tournament dates, obstacle previews, and more. Link to that is also in the description. Special thanks to those who contributed to this tournament are on screen, as well as the description, and also special thanks to you for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Until next time, ciao peoples.